People, so we got another of them, you know what I'm saying? They just taking them out left and right here. They just taking them out left and right. You got late 80s R&B singer, part of one member, part of of a group called the Gap Band, and they made a song. Well, their one and only hit was "You Dropped a Bomb on Me, Baby." You dropped a bomb on me, which have been sampled times and times again. That sample and that song have been played in movies, countless movies. If only these three individuals would receive royalties and say so for that. You know what I'm saying? They died in he died in Oklahoma. They said he a stroke. They said he suffered a stroke last week and he never recovered from that stroke. So I guess you know what I'm saying, he never recovered from that stroke. Well, we already know he suffered a stroke, and he probably recovered from the stroke, but you know what I'm saying, it was his time to go, and they made sure that okay, he's suffering this stroke. You know what I'm saying? He's recovering, but no, we not going to let him recover. We just going to go ahead and kill him. You know what I'm saying? So, you know what I'm saying? So that's just, you know what I'm saying? That stroke came at that stroke couldn't have came at a better time for the elites. You know what I'm saying? That stroke came at a time. That's their excuse to, you know what I'm saying, go ahead and, you know what I'm saying, take them out by the numbers. You know what I'm saying? Back in 1982, he came out with this song, "You Dropped a Bomb on Me, Baby." Now, let me tell you something. Him and his other two brothers came up with that group. And back in the 80s, 90s, 70s, you know what I'm saying? If you was if you wanted to be hot, if you wanted to be a celebrity, if you wanted to be an R&B singer, a rapper, you had to be in a group. Why? Because one of the group members have to suffer for the other two's success. Now, I'm not too familiar with the Gap Band, you know what I'm saying, but I do know that, you know what I'm saying, a lot of their music have been sampled throughout history in countless of movies and sitcoms and sometimes soundtracks. You know what I'm saying? If only, you know what I'm saying, if only Ronnie Wilson would and the group would have got paid for the countless of times their music have been displayed in these it would have been displayed in all of the movies that they soundtrack was they samples was played in. They might be damn near billionaires. They might be billionaires. You know what I'm saying? The same way a lot of these other musicians, old musicians, if they really got paid for the time that their music was sampled, they would be billionaires. But they stayed in Oklahoma. Best believe there was not no billionaires, and best believe they was not getting any residuals from their music. Best believe there was not, because it would be, you know what I'm saying, you would have heard something from them by now. I mean, it's like they got swept under the rug. The only time we heard from the Gat Bang, or the only time we heard from, you know what I'm saying, Ronnie Wilson or his two brothers, is when this incident happened. They ain't been doing no interviews. You know what I'm saying? I mean, not if I know of. I haven't known. Not if I know of. They ain't come out with no remix. The remix of the Gap Band. "You Dropped a Bomb on Me." What happened with the he was only 73. 73 in reverse, that's 37. And you know that what year we are in. We're in the year of sevens. You know what I'm saying? We're in the year of sevens, which is this is the year, you know what I'm saying, the Romans worship Saturn, Because Saturn is known for having 7 rings around it. That's why, you know what I'm saying, when you see a lot of deaths in today's time, it always having to do, well, in this year, you know what I'm saying, it have to do with the number 7. 7 surrounds all of the deaths all this year. It's going to have the number 7 in it. Best believe that. You know what I'm saying? So he just, you know what I'm saying, they kill him by the numbers to pay homage to Saturn, which that's who he sold his soul for. Now, uh, to speak about these musicians back in the 80s and the 90s, you know what I'm saying, and the 70s, when they was musicians, when they became musicians, they had to sign as a group because one of the group members had to had to be sacrificed for the other two. I'm gonna give you an example. You got R. Kelly. Before R. Kelly became a solo act, he had to get signed to a group called Public Announcement. After he formed the group Public Announcement, he took that group to Jive Records. Jive Records signed that group for one album. After that one album, R. Kelly went solo and made I Believe I Can Fly because he flew away from that group. Now, where's that group Public Announcement at? Well, one of them is, you know what I'm saying, of the same sex. That's that's the sacrifice for that one group. Now, the three brothers, the two brothers of this Wilson guy. I'm not too fond of this group, so I don't know which one would be the sacrifice. But I know one of the group members is not doing well. I know one of the group members was maybe is a, you know what I'm saying, one of the Little Nas X's types, you know what I'm saying? But one of the group members, maybe it was Ronnie Wilson, the one that was the dummy, but one of the group members turned out to be the dummy in order for them to have this type of success in 1982, in order for them to get signed in 1982. You know what I'm saying? And come out with the hit, You Dropped a Bomb on Me, baby. You dropped a bomb on me. I remember that song too. Matter of fact, after I finish this video, I'm going to go and listen to that song just to, you know what I'm saying, reminisce on the 80s. Yeah, no, sometimes I like to reminisce on the 80s. Those was the good times, the 80s and the 70s. Well, yeah, the late 80s and the 90s. You know what I'm saying? That was a good time. So I'm probably gonna, after this, I'm probably gonna go and listen to that song just once, just once. Anyway, this is news, people. We got an old sacrifice in the news. This is news. If you're new to this channel, hit that subscribe button. Turn on your notification bells. Hit that like button. I'm your host. I'm your pastor, Mr. Michael Smith. And don't forget, if you want to donate to this ministry, the PayPal link is in the description box below. Till next time, stay tuned. God bless you.